Drove our ass off. That's as hard as I can drive. We got the flying 11. It's flying. 2 nights in a row, taming the track too tough to tame. Yeah, I can't say enough. Wow, this track is just amazing. I love this racetrack. This is the second one. This one's sweeter. I mean, you know, to go through the adversity we did right there, missing pit lane, and I knew I had to drive my tail off to get it back, and that's all I had. What do you want to say to these fans tonight being out here on this weekend? It's good to see the entire state of South Carolina in the stands. Thank you so much.
All right. There you have it, everybody. Denny Hamlin getting the win here. I think everybody else along with me thought that it was over once he missed pit road. And he ended up coming back with not that many laps left. I want to say there was less than 100 laps when he missed pit road. And he got the win. So shout out to Denny Hamlin, all of his friends getting the sweep this weekend here at Darlington. Throwback weekend going down, and I just want to say I think it totally lived up to the hype. Everybody was getting pumped up about this weekend, and yeah, it totally pulled through. Very decent race here towards the end. Martinn Truex Jr. just got into the wall, and that ended it for him. So let's get to your race review here. Once again, congratulations to Denny Hamlin getting the win. Okay, so this was the Bojangles Southern 500. Very nice day, and let me say, it was like a packed crowd here. I haven't seen a NASCAR race in a while where it was completely filled. Even those stands down there were filled. So I think there's even some people on the backstretch. Like, that's how packed this place was. So at the beginning of the race, we had Richard Petty come on out onto the track, and I was thinking, I'm sure there was other people thinking like, what's old Richard up to? That smile on his face was just so big when he was leading the field around, and at an old age, you know, stuff doesn't click in your head as well as it used to, and he stayed out too long on the track. But they ended up bringing him down. They actually gave Richard Petty a black flag. So, unreal for the king to get black flagged at Darlington. But right away in the race, we had Ryan Blaney. He hit the wall, had some damage or something. So he went a lap down. And I think he also missed pit road. So he went like 2 laps down immediately in this race. The first caution was for the number 6, Trevor Bayne. He hit the wall. I think the 47 ended up scraping into him. Shout out to all the fans that got to get to this racetrack also. You get to see quite a paint scheme show. And then Ricky Stenhouse Jr. brought out a caution. He lost it off of turn 4. And then we had Martinn Truex Jr. winning stage 1 here at Darlington. Once again, shout out to Denny Hamlin getting the sweep here in Xfinity and Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Stage 2 started, and we had Daniel Suarez. They didn't really show what all happened to him, but it looked like he put it in the wall, and then he had a flat tire. Like, of course, NBCSN didn't show the replay of what fully happened to him, but they're trying to make stars out of these younger guys. So I see what they're doing. By the way, if you did not hear, Subway decided to terminate their contract with Joe Gibbs Racing immediately, I guess, after this season, which they had a couple more years to go. Carl Edwards brings Subway to Roush, and they came to JGR with Carl Edwards, and now Subway is leaving. I'm reading a bunch of different things that it could be all because of Rutledge Wood and the whole donuts thing where they gave out donuts to people, and Subway has their own breakfast thing, and I guess they didn't like him giving out Dunkin' Donuts. So, unreal there. So Daniel Suarez loses a sponsor in a time in NASCAR when you really need a sponsor to be there for you. So the next caution, the 32, 47, and the 51 all got into a little tango there. And we had another caution after that for Greg Gaudling. He ended up bringing out the caution. And stage 2 ended. I completely forgot who won that stage. Son of a biscuit. Anyway, stage 3 started, and David Reagan ended up spinning. And he kind of took fault for that right away. So, David Reagan spinning out. I guess everybody's kind of used to David Reagan doing those kind of things. Then we had a caution for debris. And then after that, Denny Hamlin misses pit road, but he gets it back here. In the end of the race, he was chasing down Martinn Truex Jr., who was the leader. And it was an all Toyota finish, I guess. I think Toyota took 1, 2, 3. We'll take a look here. No, Kurt Busch ended up finishing third, so Kyle Busch fell back. Or Denny Truex Jr. ended up falling out of the top 5, it looks like. So it went Hamlin, Busch, and then Busch. So, well, there it was. That was the Bojangles Southern 500. Let's get to your leaderboard rundown. We have Denny Hamlin winning the race. He led 124 laps. Kyle Busch comes in second with his Toyota. Kurt Busch finishes third. Austin Dillon finishes fourth. Eric Jones is fifth. So that Toyota run for Eric Jones is still running good for him. Matt Kenseth and his Toyota finishes sixth. Ryan Newman is seventh. Martinn Truex Jr. ends up finishing eighth in his Toyota. Kevin Harvick, who led 22 laps, finished ninth. Jamie McFlurry is 10th. Chase Elliott finishes 11th. 12th goes to Jimmy Johnson. 13th is Ty Dillon. 14th is Kyle Larson. 15th is Brad Keselowski. 16th goes to Paul Menard. 17th is Chris Buescher. 18th is Joey Logano. Michael McDowell finishes 19th. Eric Almirola is 20th. Landon Castle finishes 21st. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes 22nd with his AC Delco throwback paint scheme. He led 0 laps. Cole Witt finishes 23rd, so congrats to Cole Witt. 24th is Casey Kane. 25th is David Reagan. 26th goes to Danica Patrick. 27th is Matt DiBenedetto. 28th is Corey LaJoie. 29th goes to Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who caused a caution. He ended up crashing too. Jeffrey Earnhardt is 30th. Ryan Blaney's 31st. Derek Cope is 32nd. Carl Long is 33rd. 34th goes to AJ Allmendinger. 35th is Trevor Bayne. 36th is Greg Gaudling. 37th is Cody Ware. 38th is Daniel Suarez. Reed Sorensen finishes 39th. And Clint Boyer finishes dead last. Okay, so after this week, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series heads off to Richmond Speedway, another Saturday night race, September 9th, and that's on NBCSN. It's the Federated Auto Parts 400. After that, we are in the first week of the chase, everybody, or the playoffs. I'm sorry for saying chase. It's the Tale of the Turtles 400, and that's at Chicagoland Speedway, September 17th. So congrats to Denny Hamlin once again, getting it done. After that, we head to New Hampshire for the ISM Connect 300, and that's a Sunday race on NBCSN. After that, we're in the month of October. And October 1st, we're at Dover International Speedway for the Apache Warrior 400, presented by Lucas Oil. That race is on NBCSN. And then October 8th, we're back at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Bank of America 500, and that race is on NBC. Let's get to the Who Will Win winners. We only have one guy that's seen Denny Hamlin. One guy picked Denny Hamlin to win on Who Will Win. Congrats to him. His name is Microsoft Cup Series. Microsoft Cup Series picked Denny Hamlin, and he got it done, guys. So, round of applause for Microsoft Cup Series. Let's see. Does he have a channel description? I'm not seeing it. Hold on. We'll click his channel and go to About. It says, welcome to NASMAR, National Association for Stop Motion Auto Racing. There are 5 series in NASMAR. Microsoft Cup Series, Motion Industry Cup Series, Lambo Cup Series, Pepsi Next Series, and Quaker State Series. He has a whole bunch of stuff on here. It says the Microsoft Cup Series, Lambo Series, and Motion Industry Cup Series are based off of real-time Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. The Pepsi Next Series is not based on real-life NASCAR Series, and the Quaker State Series is based on the Xfinity Series. He has 117 subscribers, so congrats to him. We'll go ahead and hit subscribe now. He's at 118. Once again, his name is Microsoft Cup Series. So I am out of here. Congratulations to Denny Hamlin and all the fans who had a wonderful night here at Darlington. This track, I think, provided good racing because it's not the basic cookie cutter like every other track. Like Texas, Chicagoland, Atlanta, they're all kind of the same. Las Vegas, and Kentucky and all that. So, alright guys, I'm headed off to Richmond, and we will see you guys over there. Bye.